first I want to thank Mark and Parniappan for the opportunity. And I know all of you are getting tired. I want to get some enthusiasm in the crowd. First by giving a shout out to the group from Atlanta. Please give a shout out. Thank you. Essentially, about 50 years ago, in 1976, two people, Dr. Chokkalingam and Ramayanan, met at a home and over coffee decided that they should have an organization for camaraderie among Nagaratars. Soon they had a meeting in one of the New York homes in August of 1976, and a lot of people who came for that, about 75 families were there at that time, Nagarata families in the US, and they decided it was a good idea and to start North American Nagaratar Sangam. So the first meeting of this organization happened in Dr. Alagappan's house, and they decided P.L. Annamalai Annan will be the first president, and Udayappa Chettiar had come from Karaikudi. During that meeting, Udayappa Chettiar stressed the importance of Pillayar Nombu among our culture, Chettiar culture, and so the first Pillayar Nombu, group Pillayar Nombu, was celebrated in 1977 in December. So this organization had very humble beginnings, and over time it has grown up. The first retreat was in Galveston, Texas, and since then it has been a biannual event. Now, this organization has increased not only in camaraderie, it has taken up wings of charitable donations that is very typical of Chettiar culture. And now, 2026, it is 50 years since the start of this organization. So, Atlanta has the privilege of conducting NSNA's executive committee actions this time, and we are taking all stops out to celebrate the 50th anniversary retreat at Chateau Elon in Georgia. This is a French resort, atmosphere resort, and we are hoping all of you will be attending that function. And it is ably led, the retreat function will be ably led by the first president's grandson, Arun Vaidi, whom you all already know. This was one thing that I wanted to bring up today. The second request, I want to touch upon what was talked earlier today morning with the first keynote speaker. He said what is in our Nagarata DNA, and the fourth point he mentioned was giving back to our community. So NSNA has scaled up its charitable activities over the last several years, and the need among our community is increasing. So I'm going to request all of you to consider to generously give back to our community, and NSNA is a good vehicle because there is no administrative charges for the money you guys donate. It's all 100% goes to charity, and only voluntary work is used in figuring out where the money goes to. So that is my ask, and also next year when retreat comes, I want all of you to think of sponsoring the retreat instead of just registering for it, and that will be touched upon by our next speakers. Next, I want to request Som to explain some of what we have done so far.
Thank you, Srini. So first of all, thank you all for staying such till a long time and hearing to us. So thank you. And I want to start with thanking the Grace for giving us this opportunity to serve the greater Nagaratar community. I want to thank NANBEN, entire NANBEN team, and Mark and Palani, for them to putting together such a awesome conference like this. So, the motto of the Atlanta team is Tonmam Tondu Thodarchi. Tonmam, we want to preserve and protect the rich heritage and culture of our Nagaratas. We have started, our secretary team has sent a newsletter probably a week ago. Just raise your hand if you received it, please. Okay, thank you. In case you're not received it, it could be just spam, probably. Just we have done a detailed write-up of whatever our team has done. Tondu, காலத்தினால் செய்த நன்றி ஞாலத்தினும் மானப்பெரிது. So we want to make sure the help reaches the needy Nagaratas in India on time. Right? Today, we have a problem of sending money to India because of the regulatory issues, right? So we're doing a long-term solution of renewing the NSNA trust in India and funding the trust to which we can send the money to India. And we're also working on acquiring the Foreign Contribution Regulation Act revision to our India account. In that way, it becomes a long-term solution. On a midterm, I want to give a shout out to Lena Annan and the Kazi Nagar Chatram for helping us to send us the money to needy people. Through Lena Annan, I don't know if he's here, I want to thank you, Annan, if he's here. Through them, we have sent about 13 lakh rupees to the needy. Our education committee and other committees, marriage and healthcare, has sent about 13 lakhs to the needy people on time. And we're still continuing to them. These are all the midterm. And on the short term, we will continue to do the legacy of our past team, sending the wire transfer and sending the checks and make sure everything reaches on time. To do all that, we need you, we need your help and support. After accomplishing all these services, we want to celebrate. We want to celebrate with you all at the Chateau Alon, at the winery. So now I want to introduce our man of the retreat, Arun Vaidi, and woman of the retreat, Sindhu Ayappan, to say about that. Thank you.
So it's good to see so many friends here. NANBEN holds, I mentioned this earlier, NANBEN holds a really soft place in my heart because Theo, Mark, Muttiah and I led the NANBEN Youth Battle last year, and a round of applause for Muttiah. He doesn't get recognized enough for all that he does. So all of these youth, he continues to coordinate with them. He makes sure all their presentations are great. He puts in so many hours, and I really admire him. He doesn't get nearly the credit that he deserves. And then obviously there's Sadhu and Alagapan, who's like two of my most favorite people. And so these long-term relationships have continued to remain. All right, you have to come to the retreat because it is going to be amazing, okay? So this is my plug for retreat. We're gonna play a video and then I'm gonna introduce Sindhuka in a second. But before I mention the retreat, I want to say thank you to the Detroit team. Ganesh and Shankar have been instrumental in their knowledge transfer. Not a lot of folks will share their knowledge so freely in Nagapanuntal. So they've shared so much knowledge with us, which has allowed us to really pursue and try to have a wonderful retreat for all of you. So we're working around the clock. There's a lot of people here from Atlanta. So if you're from Atlanta, please raise your hand. All of these guys are all part of the retreat team. So if you see them, all of those guys are the most fun people in this room, I promise. You will see them tonight. There's so much fun between men's night, women's night, all the sports that are happening. It's a full resort. Basically, Chateau Alon is a French castle with the southern charm. So that is why it's just an unbelievable place. And we had to contact the governor's office, the Secretary of State, do whatever we can. We got it for 38% of what it actually costs. So what you're going to be paying is a lot less than what you should be paying. So we hope that sponsoring is only a little bit more than the actual registration. So we hope all of you sponsor. Some quick tidbits: Retreat has 125 volunteers. Those are all the volunteers that you see there. We have 12 major subcommittees. working around the clock. Our mission statement is very simple in that we hope that you and your family and your extended family and your loved ones have a memorable retreat. That's it. Our mission statement is you, and we're focused on you and making sure you have a great time. And a lot of VIPs will be there. The governor will be there. The congressman will be there. The Secretary of State will be there. VIPs from India will be there. You're going to be there, and your family's going to be there. So who's going to be there? It's going to be it's going to be a huge retreat. So we hope you're there. And with that, let me introduce you to Sindhu Akka, and then she'll tee up the video. And what I can tell you about Sindhu Akka, she's a comedic genius in Atlanta. She does stand-up comedy. She is a lot of fun, and Ayyappanan is here. And so she has a great attention to detail, and she's a wonderful co-chair. So yeah, with that was Sindhu Akka.
Thank you. That was a flattering introduction, Arun. In reality, we fight a lot and argue a lot. So, everyone who was there at the Detroit retreat, you know it was epic. Big shoes to fill, but Atlanta is bringing its A game. We got the right leaders to rise to this occasion. We are thrilled to have Dr. Srini and Dr. Arun Vaidi at the helm. Both of them successful entrepreneurs and remarkable visionaries who turn big ideas into reality. Dr. Srini has been a long-time supporter of NSNA, generously contributing year after year. Arun has been a generous donor too. Pretty much since he officially became an adult. I'll not get into how long ago that was. He still thinks he's a youth. So Arun was a platinum sponsor at the Detroit retreat and once again steps up as a platinum sponsor here at NANBEN. Both these passionate dreamers are backed by an incredibly talented and hard-working team in Atlanta. Creative and committed, our team is working tirelessly to create a retreat experience that's exceptional. We are super excited to welcome you all to the Atlanta retreat. It's going to be amazing. See you all there. Please enjoy the short video that follows about our retreat.